Hey, how's it going, you goofy Gengars? Playing some games with Flip's ADPZ today, because why not flip some coins? Yeah, that's it. It's the ADP deck. We got 4 Super Scoop Ups and 4 Pokemon Catchers, because we love flipping coins, and the rest is pretty standard as far as ADP Zacian decks go. So let's go ahead, let's get into some games. Okay, we're getting into our first one here. Looks like we're going to be going second, as our opponent did win the coin flip, and everyone likes going first. So, yep, going second. That's fine. Ooh, we got the ADP. We got the Zacian, we got a quick ball, we got a skateboard, we got like a lot of things. I think we're gonna open the Zacian here. Opening Zacian is usually a little bit safer than opening ADP, so we're gonna go with that. We're gonna see what our opponent's playing here. We'll decide if we even want to bench either of these Pokemon, because depending on what they're playing, we might just want to hold on to everything. And it is a mirror match, so definitely want to hold on to the Oranguru. We don't want to give our opponent the option of the prize trade of knockout ADP, knockout Oranguru. Although we do lose the Metal Saucer for that. There's already their Absol. So we're just going to kind of give up on Jirachi this game. We're not even going to attempt to set up Jirachis, except maybe in the late game when we really need one. Our opponent actually whiffs the turn 1 energy attachment here. Maybe being a little bit greedy, not getting into Dene with that. They actually quick balled away in energy. Yep. All right, my turn. I'm going to bench the ADP for sure. I really want to save this Metal Saucer. You guys have no idea. So I'm going to get a little greedy here. I'm going to do this and put it on top, see what we get. It is a Jirachi, but I said, but I have the Escape Board, but they have an Absol. We're giving up on Jirachi here. Just going to go ahead and get ourselves another Zacian. And then I'm going to try and scoop up this Oranguru here, actually. Get him out of play. Take away that prize trade option from our opponent. Throw this on the, let's just say it's best on ADP here, and we're gonna go with that research. Just looking for an energy for this guy here. We did find an energy, found a lot of gust effects that we actually don't want right now. Let's go ahead and Intrepid Sword and found a couple more gust effects. Okay, we have 3 custom catchers, 2 catchers in our hand, and we don't want any of them. I don't want to Dedenne change all of them as well. I've never felt more stuck in my life. Hopefully we top deck a water, and there's a Marnie from our opponent. Thank you so much. That was very kind of you. My hand was really bad. There's a water energy. There's a switch from so bad to so good so fast. And our hand is right back on top of where we want it to be. I'm just gonna go attach water, switch, play the Marnie, and we're gonna look for saucers and getting metals into our discard pile. The way we want to win this game, especially now that they put the shrine in place, we want to like double custom knock out this Absol and then knock out the ADP with the Brave Blade. That is going to be our game plan here. So we're going to switch, attach the water, play the Marnie, get 5 new cards. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not a whole lot to work with. We got that research for the following turn. Then, like I said, we're going to try and bring up this Absol on the following turn. That's the ideal game plan. Who knows if it's gonna actually work out that way. Let's go Altered Creation. Got the Ultimate Ray on the next turn. Nowhere near a Brave Blade, although we would like to be. If we had gotten some energies in the discard pile, maybe already got a Metal Saucer off, we could go for this, the Brave Blade, knock out the ADP on the following turn. That is just not happening in this game. There's no way we pull that play off, so we're looking for that bring up Absol, knock it out. I think most of our gust effects are actually on the bottom of our deck, because I don't think our deck has been shuffled since they Marnied and then we Marnied and then we altered creation. So our deck has just not been shuffled. There's a Dedenne now that we could actually chase. That's definitely more ideal to chase than the Absol. Not any easier to find. We don't play Great Catcher, just Pokemon Catchers and the custom catchers, so it's not easier to chase. There's a Saucer. Definitely not what I wanted to top deck, but it won't be that bad because we're gonna use Ultimate Ray anyways. I put a Frying Pan here, put an Escape Board here. Not even gonna bench the third Zacian. It doesn't really do anything, so we're just gonna go with that research here. Draw 7 cards. We got to scoop up. We got 2 Energy Spinners and nothing else. This is actually a really bad spot that we are in. I think it's gonna be an L. We'll see. Ultimate Ray here. Just gonna punch this guy really hard, 180. But we are in no spot to win this game almost at all. We're gonna put 2 here. And 1 over here on this Zacian. Don't put too much energy in play on one guy. Yeah, we're in a tough spot here. They can retreat. They can knock us out with Zacian, and we can respond with a knockout with Zacian. But then if they just find 2 more Metal Saucers, or just 1 more, because they can go attach Metal Saucer attach over 2 turns, That's it. That's game. But they're setting up for the ultimate Ray here with this attachment. No, it's just going to be the harder treat. All right. This means they do need their last two Metal Saucers to close out the game, though. There's one. They're going to have to find the other one because we're not benching anything smaller. They have to get through a Zacian, so they couldn't attack with, like... I guess there's nothing else they could have done anyways. Yeah, we're going to knock this out. If they find their last Metal Saucer and a Metal, we lose the game. If they don't, we probably just win. I guess we're not for sure going to win, but... should be pretty easy. And this is why we didn't want to leave a Jirachi or the Oranguru in play, because then they would have an option to KO something smaller. They could have even used this to Ultimate Ray, knock that out, and then knock out this with a Great Catcher on the following turn, so don't even give them that option. Attach active Saucer to the Zacian. Gonna go ahead and discard this water. Okay, we're out of energy in the deck, but that shouldn't be a huge deal. I am gonna research here. I want to dig deeper into the deck. We need to start finding customs or catchers. We need to find a Gust effect. There's a couple. And we got the other Saucer as well, which is perfect. Yeah, we're gonna hit him with that Brave Blade. Knock out 3 prize cards. Do they get their final Metal Saucer and an energy? The energy is probably not gonna be too difficult for them to find. It's gonna come down to that Metal Saucer more so than anything. They do have 4 basic metals left. It's usually 8 metal energy in the ADPization decks that play the basic energies with the energy spinner. So 4 basic metals left, 27 card deck. Probably gonna find the energy. I'll say it one more time. It's gonna come down to that Saucer. There's already the attachment, so it's gonna come down to the Saucer. And I guess they need a switch card for Jirachi, but I mean they have all of their switch cards left, so that's not even hard for them to get. Yeah, all on the Saucer. Are they gonna get it? Let's find out. Once again, forcing this play because we didn't leave any 1 prizers on our play, which become 2 prizers through the ADP's GX or ADP's Ultimate Ray. So if we had left those, they had Gust effects. They could have Ultimate Rayed those, knocked out our ADP later, and won the game that way. There's a switch from Jirachi. That is not a Metal Saucer, though. There's an Oranguru. Here comes the Wisdom. See if it's the difference maker. Saucer, Sycamore. They can't Dedenne again. Their bench is full. It's locked up. They don't have any room for a second Dedenne, even if they play it. Unless they play Scoop Ups themselves, I guess, and then pick up one of their Pokemon to Dedenne change. I'm actually curious. How much Scoop Up do we have left? Okay, this is our last research. This is our last research. We have 1 Scoop Up left. So actually what we want to do here is bench the Dedenne without using the ability. Well, let's wait and see what we top deck, actually. There's a couple things we can do here. We have 2 Switch left. Top deck is a Shrine. Let's quick ball away a Shrine. Alright. We got some stuff. I could have checked that catcher in my hand first, but now I'm looking at my deck, so I'm thinking we can definitely take the Jirachi here. Gonna bench the Jirachi. Can actually go through the Scoop Up right here, right now. Got ahead, so we're gonna pick this up so we can Celebrish and then switch the Jirachi out of the active and get this. I'm checking this first. Why didn't I check this first? Okay, it was heads the whole time. I had the catcher in my hand the whole time. I'm like going through all these other plays that could matter if I get tails. I didn't even check the catcher, but we got the head, so we get the dub, and we win that ADP mirror. Getting into another one, and we are going first in this one. We got the Zacian start. Oof, no ADP or way to find ADP to be found. We are going to open the Zacian. Got the Oranguru, so we can dig 1 card with the Primate Wisdom. We'll see a top deck to work with as well. Not a whole lot to work with, but there's the potential for the Zacian or ADP. And we got the Energy Spinner as well. We can actually set it up pretty nice to get a lot of energy on this Zacian turn 1 through the Intrepid Sword. Because we got the Spinner, we got the attachment. Ideally, we get the other guy, though. This is interesting. You don't see this guy very often. I am very worried now. Gonna use the Spinner first and just grab the water now that we have 2 metal in hand. That was a pretty good top deck. And then we're gonna go with the Wisdom, get rid of a metal. We find a way to get ADP, or we just get the ADP. Ooh. Could be some kind of stall deck, some kind of control deck. I don't want to put the water down in case they're crushing it. Let's go with the metal. Yeah, better safe than sorry. Intrepid Sword. This worked out perfectly. Yeah, and then we wanted to use the Spinner first to get the water, because that way the metal stayed on top of the deck for us to Intrepid Sword into after we use the Primate Wisdom. Just makes it that +1 energy in play could be the difference maker. You never really know, so it's may as well go for it, play it that way. And that's why we sequenced it that way instead of, you know, Wisdom first and then Spinner afterwards if we find the ADP. Because we'll just have the water in our hand no matter what. We have a Marnie to shuffle it back into our deck. Okay, there's a Lapras VMAX. Is it Zebstrika Frostmoth dudes? Well, not a whole lot going on for our opponent, so we don't really want to Marnie. It's gonna bench the second Zacian. Wisdom. Saucer for right now, I guess. To switch doesn't do a whole lot. It's fine. Yeah, we're not gonna Marnie yet. Keep the double customs in hand as well. We could bring this guy up, maybe knock him out with this guy if we get lucky, or we could look to chase this. Is this gonna VMAX? I assume it is. Body Surf and Ocean Loop aren't gonna quite cut it, I don't think. But I think taking that Blitzel out of play could be worth it. This is a tag team. This is worth 3. This is probably gonna become a VMAX, which is also worth 3, which makes them worth 4 because of the Alter Creation. So just getting these 2 prize cards here early on could be the difference maker. There's a Super Scoop Up. Oh, here's another Super Scoop Up. Is that it? Is that what we got going on here? There's the Zebstrika. Okay, they have a Zebstrika as well. That's why I didn't do anything on the first turn. They're waiting to evolve the Zebra, or the Zebra into the Zebra, the small Zebra into the big Zebra. Here they go. They're on a roll now. Got that sprint going. Still haven't played a supporter. What kind of deck are they playing? I still have no idea. It could be the Electrode build of the Frost deck. So yeah, double custom. Bring up the Zebra. I am gonna Marnie here because I need the energy, so it kind of stinks to put our hand to double the size of our opponent's hand, but our energy is more important than, you know, minimizing the shenanigans my opponent's got going on. So I'm gonna go ahead and Wisdom the Dedenne first because I just want to research next turn and not waste our Dedenne. Hey, another research, and then we're gonna play the Spinner afterwards, so it shuffles the Dedenne back in the deck, and I don't top deck Dedenne next turn, and we get like a fresh top deck to work with. Our Ultimate Ray, like I said, we're knocking out this. It gives us 2 prize cards. These guys are both with 4 prize cards. That's like all we need. That is our full prize trade right now. We're gonna fully set up this guy here, and the other one will make its way to Zacian. Sure, why not? Sounds good to me. Seems good to me. Sounds good to me. All the above. There's a Super Scoop Up. That can be really good to heal our ADP if they can't one-shot it, which they might not be able to. They're a little short right now, right? They're hitting for... Look at the third one on there. They're hitting for 180. They have no way to accelerate energy in play right now, and I don't believe they can make it happen on the next turn. So they might just send up the Whale Lord. Oh, nope. Here he comes. The G-Max Pump Lapras VMAX. Gonna go ahead and smack us, but it's not gonna be a one-shot, and I don't think they can get there unless there's a card that I don't know that exists, and they use it on me. But I don't think that card exists, so I'm not too worried about it right now. We'll see. There's a Snob, so it is Frostmoth, like I was guessing. There's a Dedenne change, but that Frostmoth is coming a little bit too late, and that's one of the problems with these Frostmoth decks. They're just kind of clunky, man. They're just a little bit clunky. ADPization is definitely not clunky. It's pretty much the opposite of clunky. The epitome of smooth, and man, if you don't keep up with the boy, you're going down pretty much every time. All right, we got to scoop up so we can still attempt that heal maneuver on this ADP. We got a Shrine that won't really do anything. Here's the G-Max Pump. We definitely want to go for the scoop. If not, we'll just hard retreat the Zacian, I think, or the ADP. I think that would be fine as well. Yeah, let's attempt scoop up, see what happens first. Hey, it's a heads. Gonna pick him up. Send up Zacian. I'm gonna go ahead and attach here, and then just swing. You could do this. Wisdom, get rid of ADP. It's a Mawile. I'm curious what's in my opponent's hand. Let's have a peek. Yeah, let's have a peek. Let's see what's going on in there. All right. Good to know. All right, Cherish Ball here. Shuffle up the deck so I don't top deck ADP. I'm not even gonna Dedenne change this turn. I want to be able to use this Saucer, and then we're just gonna go ahead and Brave Blade for 260 damage. That's gonna be a lot of damage for our opponent to get over, to heal it. If not, we're gonna chase down that Gust effect, try and bring it into the active, and just knock it out on our next turn. But yeah, I want to utilize this Metal Saucer, so we can just sit here and attach for as long as we want. Even maybe hard retreat this next turn to attack with this next guy. Then use the Saucer that we're trying. I was debating actually trying to set up the Oranguru to set up that whap down. We can also just get a Jirachi in play, because theoretically now that we've taken the ADP out of play, we can go into, you know, Zacian V, Mawile-GX, but we can slip a one prize Pokemon to attack within there at some point to make the prize trade even more awkward for our opponent. They've already got to get through 3 of these big V Pokemon, but if we put that Jirachi in there as well, that's just kind of like a a wrench in the gears or whatever you want to say to really slow them down that much more. And this does not look like it's going to be it, Chief. I don't think they're going to. If they scoop this up, I think that's what they got to bet on here, is a scoop up here on this Lapras. Scoop them up, get all this energy on the Wailord Magikarp. That's actually a pretty cool combo that you can pull off with this deck. You scoop them up, and then you put the energy back down somewhere else, because it's going to be in the hand, which is how Frostmoth works. It does come out of the hand. So scoop ups are actually pretty cool. Maybe that is the way, if you're going to play Lapras VMAX Frostmoth, maybe scoop ups are the way to go. It heals your dude without losing the energy. Get to reutilize that. Yeah, if you get a heads or two, you're winning most matchups just based on that. As long as you're actually getting one shots, though, which our opponent has whiffed up to this point. And now I have no idea what they're debating, but I imagine it's nothing good, as they have stopped playing cards here, and they have either given up, disconnected, or have a very hard decision in front of them. It looks like the answer was a very hard decision, and that's a very annoying Pokemon for us to deal with here, potentially on this next turn with the Zero Vanish GX. We definitely can recover from it, but it would be annoying. Oh, there's that scoop up heads. All right, all of a sudden we have a game on our hands. As long as they do get that Zero Vanish off, that's gonna be a big deal here. If they can't get that off, I think we are once again just chilling. 180 HP. This guy hits for not quite 180. All right, I can put the water here actually. Pretty good. Here comes the Ice Dance to the Palkia. Do they have 5 for the Palkia and then 1 for the Blitzel, or an air balloon or something to retreat them? Then they can hit us with that Zero Vanish. It shuffles all of our energy from all of our Pokemon in play into our deck, which is just really rude and kind of annoying. From there, we would go with the, Viridian Forest, get rid of an energy, attach the water, Metal Saucer here. Probably Wisdom. Oh, it would probably just Dedenne change. Well, we gotta get one of the discard piles so we can use the Saucer actually. Yep, they did get it. All right, here we go. Now we've got a game. All right, what is the plan now? Gotta take some knockouts. I think Shrine's making its way into play on the next turn, because this thing pretty much gets knocked out by everything, so it doesn't even matter if this takes Shrine damage. But softening this up, maybe even softening this up to get knocked out by a Brave Blade could be the difference maker, so. All right, here we go. Zero Vanish. Then they're probably going to be setting up one-shots from here. All of our energy is going back in our deck. We're going to have a lot of energy in our deck to work with at the very least, and we haven't used any Metal Saucers yet, so it's really not that big of a deal. Let's see. Draw. Pokemon Catcher. How much this guy hit for? Doing 160 right now. Could test it out, see what happens. All right. Forest, gonna get rid of a metal. Gonna check. There's 6 left in the deck. 3 Saucer. 2 Jirachi in here. The ADPs we're definitely not going to use anymore. Gonna fail that. I really want to attach this here. Yeah, and then we're gonna go with the Saucer here. So likely we see a Metal Energy still, so I'm gonna go like this, and I'm gonna go with the Dedenne change here. I want to see some more cards. Still have a 37 card deck. Scoop up here would be really sick. Got a Marnie, got the Jirachi as well. Got some metals. So one thing we can do, I'm check my discard pile right here. I think I want to leave that. I'm gonna go with Jirachi on the bench. I'm gonna switch into Jirachi. We're then going to Wisdom. Ooh, I don't know if I actually want to Wisdom there. Now I'm kind of regretting using that Wisdom. I think I regret using that Wisdom quite a bit. That's a miss sequence. That's a big time miss sequence. Oops. I can't even sell a wish now because now I want an Intrepid Sword. Don't talk to me. All right. I think I'm gonna be a little bit more aggressive than that. Get rid of that. Grab another ADP. And then we're just gonna go ahead and Marnie. I don't know what I was thinking there. I did the thing. Did not work out like I thought it potentially could at all. And here we are. Oh, we do have another metal in here. Okay. So start with this. Just switch. That could be good for later. There's 2 metal there. Frying Pan. I'm thinking if I want to protect this, I should be able to one-shot it anyways. The 180 from there. We're gonna get the Shrine ticking up on this, so I think we should want to protect this. Saucer this. Do we just go for the sword from here? Probably should Metal Saucer to it just in case we don't hit an energy. Yeah, don't question my the sequencing was bad. I know. It's fine. Intrepid Sword. All right, we hit 0. Not ideal. Not ideal. And we got the Saucer in hand, which is also not ideal. Which means we have to make use out of that Saucer for sure. All right, we need 4 prize cards, and our opponent does not have a lot of time to work with, or is actually even that set up. And if this sticks around for a while, we can just look to knock this out for our last 4 prize cards. If Shrine sticks around, if not, we can look to just do little knockouts on little stuff as the game progresses. Look to hit with that Wily Bite next turn, I think is what we're gonna do. There's a Marnie from our opponents that completely changes what we can potentially pull off on our next turn. We're still in a fine spot though. We just need an Energy. Gonna hit with either of these Pokemon, which is more than enough. Did I not Stellar Wish? No, I woke up. I was like, wait a second. Scoop up. We can maybe pick up this Zacian if we wanted to, or the Dedenne, so we can actually keep drawing cards. But we don't have a Metal Energy in the discard pile, and I really don't want to give up this Metal Saucer. But I don't think we have a choice maybe on this one. We might just have to give up the Metal Saucer. Maybe we'll top deck a Custom Catcher. That would be pretty good. It's all going to come down to what we top deck. I think we're going to push this guy up, though, because I think we're 1 energy short. Oh, here comes an E-Switch. Oh, they could attack with the Lapras if they wanted to. But they might just go with the Palkia. No, they're going to go with the Palkia here. Definitely makes more sense here. 140. And we're hitting with this for 160. It's going to be 170 from that. Okay, so this will take the knockout on the Palkia. We just need Metal Energy. Could even put a Frying Pan on it if we really wanted to. There's a Catcher. So... yeah, so they can't get cheesy with how they knock this thing out. I think we should probably put the... no, I'll put the Frying Pan on the station. So I'm going to go with the... Scoop up first. See what we grab. Tails. Go with a... now we have to go with the Pokemon Catcher to clear out the hand. If we get heads, it's fine. Okay, we got Tails. Even better. Maybe do put this here just so they can't get cheesy with a knockout with doing something weird. I don't think they could be able to do anything weird. I guess better safe than sorry. Custom Catcher for 2. Not very good. Wisdom, the Saucer on top of the deck, I think. There is the Metal Energy, and we're gonna be able to get that Wily Bite for the knockout. I'm gonna go ahead and bench this guy as well. And then, yeah, Wily Bite, knock out this Palkia. Okay, we're 1 knockout away from winning the game at this point. We have no draw cards in hand. We have a Saucer on top of the deck. We have another Catcher in our hand and a Water Energy. Oh, 1 more, actually. We get 3. Oh, Escape Board is super good. Set up a pivot. Make a pivot out of this Dedenne. Then we can get the Metal Saucer, set this guy fully up with the Brave Blade after they knock out our Mawile. If we get 1 Catcher heads on the Dedenne, the Frostmoth, this guy, we could even go for that Whale Lord if the Shrine sticks for 1 more turn and get that knockout. Draw 4 prize cards, but we only need the 1. We theoretically draw 4 prize cards. We don't actually. That's fine. That was a Pipstoise, I believe, that they just put back in their deck. That's not going to do anything. And, yep, there is the VMAX dude again. Here he is. Really big with that 320 HP. We do have 2 sauces left, so we could theoretically 2-shot this thing if we have to, but we're just gonna go for a 1-shot off the bench. So we're gonna send up to Dedenne here. Do we know if they play Gust effects? They might not. Maybe they just play Great Catchers. Catcher. That's a heads. Go ahead, knock out. I don't know. This Blitzel, I guess. Escape Board. Saucer to the Zacian, and that's it. Our opponent's Lapras VMAX deck is all done. Scoop ups were super cute. It got them a really cool play in the middle of the game, but it's not enough to take out the ever ridiculously strong ADP Zacian as we get that dub there. And that's gonna do it for this video with the Flips ADP Zacian. Hope you guys enjoyed these games. If you did, as always, give the video a like and enjoy the content. Be sure to subscribe. Have a good day. Thanks for watching, and peace.